Just some other names. I mean, one, I'm kind of curious to get your thoughts on Malik. I don't know how this would work, but Robert Livingston, is there a possibility? Obviously, he left at Colorado. Would there be a possibility for him to come back? I mean, you saw the safety play kind of dipped off, but was that because of him or was that because of Jesse Bates? So he's another name that I thought was interesting, but
somebody said Jack Del Rio. I don't know if Jack Del Rio will be getting any offers. He's got a DUI not too long ago here. I think this is literally 2 weeks ago. I know Zim's going to be joining us here shortly. Mm-hmm. But what was your question there? I want to make sure I get to that.
Just Robert Livingston.
Robert Livingston's a young defensive coordinator, right? That he's actually from Marvin Lewis's staff. Okay. He was kind of a holdover, and he's a guy that really earned his chops while he was in Cincinnati. And you notice the defensive back room took a little bit of a dip without him. He's a guy that I think makes a lot of sense. He's known within that building. Would he want to leave the job he did at Colorado for would he want to leave that job he did at Colorado for Cincinnati? Ideally, I guess the one leg up would be he would know what kind of job he's taking on because Cincinnati, you're on the road, right? Right after that, they require a lot of their coaches from a scouting standpoint. They ask them to have a hand in a lot of stuff. So ideally, whoever you hire in that regards is going to be somebody that, if you were to hire a Robert Livingston, he'd be a guy that has experience being here in Cincinnati. So you wouldn't consider a Robert Livingston outside the building, respectfully? The job he did with Colorado, the job he did with the Bengals secondary, when they were, bringing in guys like Chidobe Awuzie, Eli Apple, like these, we can blame, the coordinator for development of said defensive lineman, but that really is on positional coaches. You know what I mean? Like it is your job directly on the defensive line to work with the defensive linemen that they bring you to help them develop in their, in their game. That is your job. And I could say Robert Livingston, at least from what we saw with the secondary, the job that he was able to do with guys like Eli Apple, helping his career have a little bit of a resurgence.
Right.
It's been phenomenal.
Shit, what he's done
for that, even what he did with Colorado. It's been
phenomenal. I'm about to say what he did with Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter, phenomenal.
Right.
So
how would you like to manage that? You know what I mean? Like manage a guy that needs a breather coming off on offense. Got to get him out there. Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to that one.